This is Odin's Wolf Survival in the sunlit subterranean caverns of Wolfhaven. Today, I'm doing a primitive spoon, just for grins, and getting some of this is decorative bamboo. You could use sticks, twigs, stems, anything you can get your hands on. I had some of this bamboo growing, so I thought, what the hell, I'll give it a rip. The seashells is a bit more of a trick, as the only seashells we really have around here are fossilized in limestone, and I have no desire to try to mine them out. These I got at our local Dollar General store. You can get bags of them for decoration, blah blah blah. I saw them and thought I'd give this a rip. Done these before, way back in the day when I was down on the beach, living a good life. I guess. So decided to try this again. Got some jute cord. You can use anything you want. These won't be glued in. You can glue them in. The primitives would have used pine tar glue, which would be pine sap, kind of rendered down with a little charcoal. It's like you glue arrowheads in. You could use that, or birch bark glue, anything along that line. Sinew glue, hide glue, but if you're going to use it for wet material, that wouldn't work because it would soften it up again. So this is just one of the first ones I've done, messing around. Just wrap it like you would an arrowhead, basically, or depending on the seashell. You want a seashell that has a bowl-like shape to it, which would be a plus. This is a little one, and the one I'll be using today is probably this one. Anything along that line, you can use oyster shells, but just watch the edge on those, because some of those can be wicked sharp. Take your bamboo. I smoothed this out already. Do it however you like. You can leave it rough. You can do whatever. Find a nice stick. Take the sapwood off. Get to the heartwood if you want something pretty. These do look actually kind of cool, I think, hanging up. These two are going in the kitchen, along with some of the other stuff that I've made. And you slot your stick, your piece of whatever. And I usually will trim down the bottom side. Just makes it easier to get in. This shell, as you can see here, kind of has notches. You can sand this out a little more or flake it out, because it'll flake out. It'll almost chip out if you're really, really careful. Kind of like napping an arrowhead. So you can flake kind of a notch in there to help tie it in. So just slide it in. This is pretty kind of self-explanatory. If you want, you can glue it, which we'll cheat and use this glue because I don't have any pine pitch glue handy. Which that is going to be corrected next time I get up. There's not a lot of pine trees around this area anymore. So when I get up to where there's some at, I'm going to get a load and have some glue sticks made up, which make a nice video. Slide your seashell in. And then, since this is bamboo, actually with any stick, you can make your cordage. Or like I did, I just poached some. I'll bring it down through and then wrap 2 or 3 turns around here to keep it from splitting. Kind of like you would an arrow shaft. It's the same sort of deal. Come up and grab your seashell, spoon bowl, whatever you want to call it. And this is coming on Christmas, so if you got somebody that's into this sort of thing, you can make a few of these and give them away. And if they're not, they might like it enough that they decide that it could be an interesting hobby. Now, as you're using this will get soaked up with whatever bit of nastiness that you happen to be eating, and some of it could be quite questionable if you're living rough. So a little bit of, like I said, the glue would probably, like pine pitch, would help seal it more or less. If not, you know, you can always rewrap it from time to time when it starts getting funky. Then I just tie it off. Sometimes having large paws is not an aid in doing things. Okay, now that you got that, we'll trim it off. Again, stone flake will work just as well. And your little stick from the fire. That'll take all the hair off of it, pretty it up some more. You can beeswax this, which is probably what I'll do to these. Throw a little beeswax on it, melt it in there. That'll help seal it. You can use the beeswax as a glue again with the heat. That's kind of sketchy, but beeswax won't hurt you, so you'll be good with that. But that's what these are. Just simple primitive shell spoons. And easy to make. Could be fun to give away. And it adds to your skills. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Sure helps me out, and I appreciate it more than you can know. I can't believe that I've got even this many people watching. Never thought it'd go this far. Hopefully I'd like to see it keep going. This is kind of fun. And have a glorious day.